Hey ladies and gents, how we doing? How you doing? Right? So where I am is cold. You could tell. I am beat and it's only 3:44 p.m. over here. And I'm completely dead already. The cold is something else. It takes a lot out of you. So, what are we going to say today? What are we going to talk about? Today I have, actually, I know what I'm going to talk about. Today I know what I'm going to talk about. You know how people say they're educated. They go to Harvard University and, they have invested themselves, they have invested in themselves. Okay, so maybe they're very bright in whatever field they are. You can't take anything from them. If they're really intelligent, they're intelligent. But now this is where you're going to disagree. So give me the benefit of the doubt. Ever since we have Addis Ababa University in Ethiopia, it was supposed to be the future for the betterment and development of Ethiopia. However, the worst of Ethiopia came out of Addis Ababa University. Well, the PLF came out of that. ማለት TPLF ብቻ ሳይሆን ኢሳያስ አፈወርቅ went to Addis Ababa University. We have Meles Zenawi is another one. All the garbage came out of there, because that's what they are. They're garbage, really. They didn't really bring Ethiopia to Ethiopia, or they didn't bold it, and we're not proud of them. This was the shame of Ethiopia, the shame, not the pride of Ethiopia. When you look at the kings and emperors we had, they didn't have the benefit of educating themselves in that way. But they have something over all the leaders we had after that. They had wisdom. They were the fathers of the country. They cared for the country. For example, like Menelik II, what he has accomplished in his reign when he was king, and when he was emperor, it's unbelievable. He had schools established, the bank, the first national bank of Ethiopia was established. The first birr was created during his time. Birr, the currency. The railroad was installed with the French who came and do it for him. He paid them. So it was during his time. Like telegraph, all that stuff came into Ethiopia during his time. So as far as development, he really did it, as opposed to someone who actually Menelik II didn't go to university. He didn't have that kind of let's say if he lived in our time, he would be considered a bum, in our generation. Like, he didn't even go to high school, so we wouldn't even consider him as educated as such. However, he did have a lot of knowledge that most Ethiopians don't have today. He surpasses them. So he surpasses the people that says they are doctors, and so on. So we have to really think about this, because how come someone who is from a local education system surpassing someone who is a product of Western education? How's that? Because so this is where I was saying I'll try to explain, give me the benefit of the doubt. To be great at Western civilization education, all you have to do is a person who repeats and follows. If you are a very good follower and you mimic everything properly, if you are mentally barrier, you do great. You do great. You can become anything. All you have to do is just do exactly what they are told. And that's what happens. All these doctorates, they are able to memorize things and repeat and mimic and all that better than anyone. But when you ask them specific questions, they can't answer you. In fact, sometimes they can't even understand what they read. For example, Abiy Ahmed Ali, right? Very Ethiopian, right? The Abiy part is only Ethiopian. The rest, Ahmed Ali is just, well, anyway, doctor, Dr. No Katawala, he has a PhD, man. Now, I don't know if he purchased it, he earned it, I don't know, I don't even want to go there. But let's say he has it, right? So, but then how can you be a ጴንጤ and be doctorate? Because if he knew how to read and understand what he reads, clearly it says, መጽሐፍ ቅዱስ ላይ ሕግ ከሌለ ኃጢአት ሞተ. So therefore, ኃጢአት ካለ ሕግ አለ ማለት ነው. Yeah, you understand? If there is ሕግ, there is ኃጢአት. If there is no ሕግ, there is no ኃጢአት. Yeah, because ኃጢአት is determined by ሕግ. That's what we read and this is what we understand. And that's what is written. Okay, that's exactly what's written. So if you understand what you read, then you cannot say ሕጉ ተሻረ ማለት አይቻልም. Yet Dr. Abiy as a ጴንጤ, that's what he believes. ጴንጤዎች, that's what they believe. They believe that ሕጉ ተሽሯል. And yet they talk about ኃጢአት. ኃጢአት ያለ ሕግ ሞት. There's no ኃጢአት without ሕግ. It's like when you go to the streets and if there are any, if you didn't put a law, then there's no such thing as crime because there's no law. What you going to persecute the person on? There's no, according to which law is going to be as a crime. There's no crime until there's a law. So this is basic reading and comprehension. We could go further. What I'm trying to say here is that even the PhD, mainly the PhD people, they don't even understand what they read. So they invested so much in this Western education to be called doctors and to climb the caste system or the class system. I would say the class system. That even if you show them or you tell them that they made a mistake or any kind of errors, they'll get mad because it's an insult to their status to show them that they're wrong, because they believe that in the Ethiopian circle they are at the top level because they have an education, they have completed their education. So how dare someone below beat me? Possible. But you know what? በሃይማኖት I should say በሃይማኖት ከማለት በአምልኮ, because there's a difference. So በአምልኮ ደረጃ ውስጥ ኪሩብ አናቴ ላይ የተቀመጠው የነበረው ዛሬ ዲያብሎስ የሚባለው ነው። በትንሹ መልአክ ሚካኤል ተሸነፈ። why? because he said በእግዚአብሔር ቃል ትእዛዝ አልመራም ስላለ ሚካኤል ደግሞ መጣና እንደ እግዚአብሔር ማን አለ አንተ ማን ነህና ነው የእግዚአብሔርን ቃል ማታከብር ስላለ ስሙ ሚካኤል ተባለ። ማለት ሚካኤል ማለት እንደ እግዚአብሔር ማን አለ ማለት ነው። this little tiny angel defeated the one all over on top. So what am I saying? በሰው ደረጃ በሰው በፈጠረው education PhD ሳናት ላይ ተቀምጠዋል ግን they know nothing. It can be defeated easily by someone at the bottom. So don't be impressed by people who claim to be doctor and ask them a few questions. You realize they know less than you.